3T family, it is your owner, your founder, Trey Burton, here to explain the differences between direct to film and direct to garment. Direct to garment involves a process where when the shirt is loaded into the printer and is printed directly on top of the garment. Direct to film, however, is where you can print out the design onto PET film, have an adhesive backing to it, and then you are able to heat transfer the transfer design onto the garment and place it wherever you need to. Some of the pros of direct to film is that it can be cheaper, the application is a lot easier, and you have a better color vibrancy. However, some of the cons with direct to film are often attributed to the feel of it. Direct to film can feel a little plasticky or a little less quality, and you also deal with the garment. It may shrink or fade or over time with the garment or have some type of wrinkles in it. Direct to film is usually good for things that are promotional or have a lot of colors into it, or something that is not as serious, if that makes sense. But things that are more serious, so such as retail brands, you're dealing with branded merchandising, apparel, I often recommend direct to garment because you get a lot better feel because the inks are printed on top of the shirt rather a transfer is on top of the shirt. Let me give you two examples. These are the same designs, but they are printed with different methods. So, this right here is direct to film. Now, the thing about direct to film is it is not as flexible, and you can hear it makes a noise when you ball the design up. Now, as far as vibrancy, the vibrancy is there. The colors look phenomenal. However, the texture does not feel as good as a direct to garment print. This right here is direct to garment, and since it's printed on top of the shirt, there isn't any plasticky feeling. You only feel the texture of the shirt. As far as durability goes, the direct to garment print will remain more vibrant over time. However, the actual quality of the transfer may recede over time. The quality and feel of the direct to garment will stay the same. However, it may lose its vibrancy after a few washes. However, it does not fade. And I often tell people if they are more texture incentivized, they were better off going direct to garment because you will not feel anything. But if you focus more on vibrancy, then I always recommend direct to film because the colors you get will be a lot better. Keep that in mind when you're ordering your prints. Direct to garment will be more expensive, however, you're paying for the quality. Direct to film will be a little less expensive and the colors may be better, however, the feel of the actual print will not feel as good. Hope this was able to give you an idea of which style you want to go with. And when you're ready to do business, please feel free to reach out to us.